Hello there, Facebook world. It is Jessica Weaver. I just left a very good meeting, and I want to do a quick car confession about my new office. So if you probably have heard, I've been very excited in sharing to the world about my new office. I opened in a satellite office from our home office right by my house, and I'm starting to call it, this is my confession, my sanity office. Because it is a place just of my own. Has pink walls, it's very feminine, but it's my safe place. That's what I feel like it is. It's a safe place, and I feel that all of us, we all need a safe place. And I work with women nearing retirement around their money. I'm a retirement advisor. I'm a financial advisor, but I really focus on women nearing retirement. And money is such an intimate part of our lives. And I've heard some advisors say it is more intimate than our sex life, because let's be honest, we are more likely to talk about our sex lives to our girlfriends than we are to tell them, oh, I have all this debt, or I have to pay off my credit card, or I can't go out to eat with you because I don't have money. I guarantee you talk about sex more than money with your girlfriends for the most part. And I know women need then a very safe place to be able to open up about their issues with money, their concerns, their fears around money, what their money habits are. I know money can be shameful. You can feel guilty around it. You can be embarrassed by it. Whether you're not saving enough, you're spending too much, or I've even seen people saving too much and not even being able to enjoy their money, which some of you might think that's a good problem to have. But then they always are living in that state of scarcity mode where there's never enough money, or they are living in regret because they're not being able to enjoy what they worked so hard for. So I really wanted a safe place, not just for myself and my creativity. I'm always thinking of different workshops, events, blog posts, books, my club, different content to share with the women, new ideas, new beliefs, a safe place for me to keep developing my programs, my Strong Retirement Club. But really, what's even more important is a safe place for the women I work with to be able to come, take off their mask, because we're all wearing this mask that everything is fine, I'm okay, and we wear this mask all day long. We take off the mask, we shed all the layers of our life, our money, what's been going on with our money, right? Our stories around money. And finally, when you take off the mask, you take off those layers, you get to what is the real thing that's bothering you. And when you don't know what the actual thing that is bothering you, usually we think it's something else. I call it a surface issue. We usually think it's something on the surface. It always leads to something deeper. But when we don't understand the surface, the deep issue, then it overwhelms us even more, and it stresses us out even more. Okay, I'll give you an example. I met this one woman, and she was so stressed about paying her bills. And she would set herself about 5 reminders to pay her bills, and she was always late. So then she's paying late fees, penalties, all these things, and she was stressed every month about it. So when we sat down and we started to peel the layers off of it, what was really bothering her? Well, I hated to see us parting with the money. We work so hard for this money, and then it goes so quickly. How many times have you felt that way, that you're just bleeding money? So that was one layer from paying the bills. The next layer was, well, I'm stressed we won't have enough to pay the bills. Okay. How many times have you felt that way? The next layer was, well, is it really that, or is it something else? And I knew, based on her level of stress and anxiety, it was something much deeper. So it went to, well, I'm budgeting all month long to make sure we have enough, my partner will just go out and spend money on something frivolous, something stupid, say a TV, a new video game, get a new car, and not talk to her about it. So she feels all of the weight is on her to make sure the bills are paid, yet he goes out and spends whatever he wants to for himself, not even for the family. So that was the next layer. Now, what was happening, because she didn't understand that was what the real issue was. Well, she wasn't sleeping at night, right? Because when we're stressed, we tend not to sleep. That's like one of the first things to go. What else was happening? Well, because she wasn't sleeping at night, she was exhausted all day long, and she had young kids. So what happens when you're exhausted and your young kids are pushing your buttons constantly? Well, you react to them, and you'll yell at them. It's usually not a good situation, because I've been there. I've done that, where I can't take it anymore, Andy. And so she was getting into fights with her kids, and she was getting into fights with her husband about stupid stuff, not even about the money, but other things, right? Because if you're resenting one thing, you'll act out in other areas to show you're pissed, but you're not going to say exactly why you're pissed. Like, I'm just going to let you know I am pissed. And because she was also tired, she wanted to go to the gym, but she was too exhausted by the end of the day or in the morning because she wasn't sleeping. So she wasn't going to the gym. She wasn't eating well. She wasn't taking care of herself. So she ended up gaining weight, and she ended up getting very sick. So all of this came from this deep-rooted, concerned fear about all the money responsibilities being put on her while her husband wasn't taking care or looking out for the family. So by getting to the root of it, we were able to find a path forward where she could talk with her husband about these things, have open communication so it's not all on her. And she was able to then start sleeping better. She started losing weight, better relationship with her kids and her husband. And I've seen the aftermath of when that isn't addressed. When that isn't addressed, it leads to divorce. So you can see why it is so important to me to have a safe place for women to come to open up about the real issues they are dealing with in life and with their money. And I just wanted to shoot this car confession, though I said quick, it's not quick, because this is why it's so important to me. Why I wanted to open up my own office that had my own touch to it, the pink walls, the feminine features, having walls of all of our events, all of the women who are part of the community, all the different professionals there. And we're going to have an open house night. I'm so excited. Next month, January 17th, mark your calendar. I'll be posting more information about it, but we're going to have the different members of my team to showcase all the different professionals that make up the Jessica Weaver brand and the team and other people that I am always referring people out to, because it is so important to have that support when you are dealing with something as intimate as your money. So I hope to see you on the next car confession. Just want to confess why I'm opening up my new office. And the information is also on jessicaweaver.com. Go to the events tab and you'll get all that good stuff. See you next time. Bye.